Listen carefully, because what you are about to hear is not ordinary, it is heaven itself whispering into your heart. Heaven is saying, by opening this now, you'll hear someone's heartfelt confession, a voice that has been echoing in silence, waiting for this very moment to reach you. Don't move away, don't even blink, because these words are carrying something meant only for you. There is someone, far beyond your imagination, who has been carrying a truth so heavy that their soul could no longer keep it inside. Their heart has been restless, and every beat has been whispering your name. Heaven saw their tears, heaven heard their cries, and now heaven is letting you hear what they could never say in this world. This is not a story, this is a confession from eternity, flowing straight into your life. This person once walked on this earth, once touched moments that you also touched, once stood close to you in ways you did not even recognize. They loved you, they cared for you, they prayed for you, but they carried something in silence. And now, through the gates of heaven, they are opening their heart, because truth can never remain buried forever. Their confession is not of shame, but of love. Not of fear, but of longing. They are saying, I loved you more than I could ever show, more than words could ever carry. I watched you when you didn't even know. I prayed for your joy when you thought nobody was standing with you. I carried your picture inside my soul like a hidden treasure. This is not imagination, this is their soul finally free to speak. Heaven allowed this moment because you need to know, you were never unloved. You were never forgotten. Even in your loneliest hours, someone was whispering your name into the winds of heaven. Even when you felt unseen, there was an eye watching you with warmth. Even when you doubted yourself, someone believed in you so deeply that their love crossed the line between earth and eternity. Right now, if you feel chills, if your eyes are wet, if your heart is racing, it's because that confession is touching the deepest part of you. This is not coincidence. This is heaven orchestrating the unveiling of truth. Someone you loved, someone who carried pieces of you, is finally speaking what they hid. And their words are not for anyone else, they are only for you. Stay until the very end of this message, because every second carries their voice. Don't skip, don't scroll, don't let this moment pass. They are saying, forgive me for never saying this when I had the chance. Forgive me for the silence. But know this, I loved you, I still love you, and in heaven, love never dies. Now before we go deeper into what they want you to receive, let me pause here. If you feel this message is piercing your soul, then you need to hold on to it tightly. Don't let it fade away. Share this with someone who needs to hear that love never dies, and subscribe so you never miss the next whisper heaven sends. Because what is coming next in this confession will touch places in your heart you didn't even know were waiting to be healed. Heaven is still speaking, and the confession is unfolding like a letter written in light, carried on the breath of eternity. Listen closely, for the voice that comes through these words is trembling with love and aching with honesty. The person whose soul is tied to yours is saying, I could not speak this when I was on earth, but I must speak it now, because my spirit cannot rest until you know the truth. Every time I looked at you, I felt something so deep it shook me, yet I buried it inside, afraid that words would never be enough. I carried my love for you like a secret flame, burning silently, unseen by the world, but blazing in my heart. This is not a fantasy, this is a sacred release. Their heart was a vessel overflowing, but they kept it hidden, afraid that if they revealed it, it might change everything between you. Yet heaven saw the weight of their silence, and heaven decided it could no longer remain buried. That's why today, right here, you are hearing what you were never told, because your spirit deserves to be free from wondering, from doubting, from questioning. They confess that even when they smiled, even when they laughed, their soul was crying with the ache of unspoken truth. They watched you grow, they watched you struggle, they watched you shine, and every moment they wanted to reach out and say, I love you. I am proud of you. I see the light in you that others overlook. This is the confession of a soul who could not speak in time, but who now uses the gates of eternity to let the words pour out. Heaven is saying to you right now, don't dismiss this, don't brush it away. The reason your heart is stirring is because this is a message meant only for you. Your spirit recognizes the truth, even if your mind struggles to believe it. That's why you feel this tug inside you, a warmth that cannot be explained. It is because someone is speaking from heaven's side of the veil, and their confession is reaching the deepest corners of your being. They are whispering, if I could go back, I would tell you every single day what you meant to me. I would never hide my heart from you. But now, I only ask that you carry this truth forward, know that you were loved beyond measure, that my love never died with me, it only grew stronger in eternity. And hear this, because it is the most important part of their confession, heaven is saying that this love is not finished. Though their earthly voice fell silent, their heavenly voice is alive, and it will continue to surround you, to guide you, to protect you. You will feel them in sudden moments of peace, in unexpected signs, in dreams that feel too real to ignore. That is their way of keeping the confession alive, so you never forget you are deeply, fiercely, eternally loved. This is only the beginning of what they want you to hear. If your heart is trembling now, wait until you hear the next part, because the confession goes deeper. It carries a truth about your future, about why their love is still active in your life even now. Listen, the voice from heaven is not stopping, it grows stronger with every word, as if the veil is thinning and their confession is pouring straight into your soul. They are saying, I need you to know that my love for you was never just about the past, it is about your present and your future too. I did not carry this love just for myself, I carried it so heaven could use it to lift you, guide you, and prepare you for what is coming. Their words tremble like music woven into the wind. You thought you walked alone, but I was always beside you, unseen yet near. When you cried, I whispered comfort over you. When you doubted, I prayed for your strength. When you nearly gave up, I begged heaven to keep you standing. And heaven answered. That is why you are here, alive, chosen, and still breathing with purpose. Heaven is saying this confession is more than memory, it is prophecy. The person you loved is revealing that their love has turned into intercession. They are standing in heaven's courts, speaking your name, defending your life, asking the angels to surround you. This is why certain accidents missed you. This is why doors that should have shut opened for you. This is why storms that were meant to drown you only passed by. Their love did not end, it transformed into protection that follows you every day. Hear them now, I cannot rest until you know this. I wanted you to feel safe, to know that my love still moves with you. I wanted you to walk boldly, because I am not gone, I am still watching, still guiding, still loving. Their confession is not just about what they felt, it is about what they are still doing for you, right now, in this very moment. Heaven is showing you a picture, times when you sat in silence, wondering why you felt a sudden peace, why a strange calm washed over you, why tears dried when no one was around. That was them. Their spirit reached through heaven's gates to touch you, to hold you, to remind you, you are never abandoned. And now comes the deeper truth, they are saying, I see your future, and I am smiling. You will not walk empty. You will not walk unloved. What you lost is not the end, it is a seed that heaven has planted. Something greater is coming for you. Love will visit you again in ways you never imagined, and when it does, know that I am the one cheering from heaven's balcony. This is not a random message. This is their confession flowing like living water, meant to wash away your pain, to break the chains of loneliness, and to cover you in the truth that you are divinely loved, both on earth and in heaven. Stay with me, because in the next part, their confession will reveal a secret they never had the courage to tell you on earth, something personal, something hidden, something they carried in silence until now. The air grows heavier, like heaven itself is leaning close, and the voice of that soul is trembling with a secret it held back for far too long. They are saying, there was something I wanted to tell you, but I could not. I carried it in silence because I feared it would change everything between us. But now, in heaven, there is no fear, only truth. And I must let you hear what I buried deep inside my heart. Their confession unfolds gently, like a letter never sent but always written, I loved you in a way words could never capture. It was not just friendship, not just family, not just care. It was a love so pure, so consuming, that I was afraid if I spoke it aloud, it would break me. Every time I looked at you, I saw the reflection of my soul. Every time you smiled, it healed something inside me that was broken. I wanted to tell you, but my tongue froze, my courage failed, and the chance slipped away. That is my regret, that I let fear keep me from giving you the truth you deserved. Heaven is saying this secret was not meant to stay buried forever. That is why you are hearing it now, because your heart deserves to know it was always chosen, always seen, always loved at the deepest level. This person is whispering, I watched you think you were unwanted, but in my heart you were everything. I saw you doubt yourself, but I believed in you more than you will ever know. And though I left this world without saying it, I cannot let eternity go by without confessing, I loved you with a love beyond this life, and I still do. Listen to how powerful this is, the reason your heart is trembling, the reason your eyes sting with tears, is because your soul recognizes this truth. You always felt something unspoken between you and them, but you could never name it. Now heaven is naming it for you. It was love, sacred and eternal, hidden on earth but revealed in heaven. And here is the deeper part of their secret, that love is not gone. It is still alive in me, still flowing toward you. Every blessing that falls upon you, every open door, every miracle that comes, know that I am standing in heaven asking God to remember you, to favor you, to fill your life with the joy I could not give you while I was alive. This is their eternal vow, sealed in heaven's courts, that their love for you will never die, it will only grow, it will only guide, it will only strengthen. And when you feel sudden warmth in an empty room, when you hear a whisper in your dreams, when you sense peace at the edge of your tears, that is them, keeping their promise from the other side. But their confession is not finished yet. In the next part, they will reveal why heaven chose this exact moment for you to hear all of this, and what it means for your destiny moving forward. Heaven leans closer now, as if the very sky is opening above you, and the voice of that soul speaks with urgency and tenderness. They are saying, there is a reason why this moment, not yesterday, not last year, not even when I first left the earth, but this exact moment, was chosen for my confession to reach you. Heaven waited until your heart was ready, until your spirit was strong enough, until your journey had carried you to this point. Only now could you receive this truth without breaking, only now could you carry it forward as light instead of pain. Their voice is trembling but firm. I begged heaven to let me speak to you earlier, but God said, wait. They are not ready yet. The day will come when the weight of these words will not crush them but will lift them higher. That day is today. This hour is sacred. This is why you found this message, why you could not look away, why something in your spirit told you to stay until the end, because heaven planned this encounter before time itself unfolded. Heaven is saying this confession is more than memory, it is alignment. The soul you love is not just speaking about the past, they are unlocking a door for your future. They are saying, you have been carrying questions, doubts, and silent wounds. You wondered if you were ever truly loved, if anyone ever saw you for who you really are. This is heaven's answer, yes. You were loved. You are loved. And you will always be loved. That truth is the foundation on which your next chapter will stand. Feel how deep this goes. Their confession is not just for comfort, it is for transformation. It is meant to shift how you see yourself, how you walk into tomorrow, how you embrace what God is about to place in your hands. They are declaring, you are chosen. You are seen. And you are ready. My silence once kept you from knowing this, but heaven's voice will never let you forget it again. And here is the most powerful part. They are saying, from this day forward, every step you take will carry the blessing of my love. You will find doors opening that no one can shut. You will meet people who will honor you the way I always wished I had. You will experience joy so deep it will heal the wounds my silence left behind. That is my gift to you from heaven, not just confession, but restoration. This is why heaven waited for today. Because your future needed this truth to be unlocked. Because your destiny required this love to be revealed. Because your soul could not rise higher until it was healed by this eternal confession. But the voice is not done yet. In the next part, they want to reveal the sign you will receive soon, so that you know without doubt this message is real, and their love is still alive with you. The voice grows clearer now, like a bell echoing across eternity, and the soul you love speaks with certainty, I will not leave you wondering if this confession is real. Heaven has already prepared a sign for you, so that when it arrives, you will know without doubt that my love still surrounds you. They whisper, it will not be a random thing. It will not be something ordinary. It will come like a whisper inside your spirit, a moment so precise that you will pause and say, this cannot be coincidence. That is me. That is my love finding you again. Heaven is saying the sign will touch you in a place only you can understand. It may come as a dream so vivid you wake up in tears, yet with peace flowing through you. It may be a sudden song, a fragrance, a word from a stranger that feels like it was crafted just for your ears. It may even be an object from the past appearing unexpectedly, something that ties directly to the bond you once shared. Whatever form it takes, it will come with timing so perfect that you will know it is not from this world. Their voice carries warmth. I am asking heaven to let me reach you in a way you will recognize. So when you feel a sudden chill and then warmth, when you hear my name in places you did not expect, when you see a memory flash before your eyes with no reason, that is me. That is my way of saying, I am still here. I never left you. Heaven is saying this sign is not meant to haunt you but to heal you. It is not meant to bring sorrow but to bring certainty. This is their promise. I will not rest until you know that my confession is alive. The sign is my seal, so you never again question whether you were truly loved. And here lies the beauty of it. heaven is saying when the sign comes, do not dismiss it. Do not brush it off as imagination. Receive it. Hold it. Let it sink into your heart as proof that you are seen not only by heaven, but also by the soul that still carries you within eternity. But this is not the end. In the next part, their voice will reveal what this love and this confession mean for your destiny, how heaven is about to use this truth to bring a breakthrough in your life that will leave you speechless. The voice from heaven rises now like a tide, steady and unstoppable, and the soul who loved you speaks with a fire that cannot be silenced. This confession was not only for your heart, it was for your destiny. Heaven allowed these words to reach you because something in your life is about to shift, something that has been held back will finally be released. They are saying, my love for you was never meant to die. It was planted like a seed in your spirit, and now heaven is watering it so that it blossoms into blessings you cannot imagine. Every tear you cried became a prayer, every silent ache became a request in heaven's courts, and now those requests are turning into answers. This confession is not just a memory, it is a key that is unlocking doors before you. Heaven is showing that the love you thought was lost has been transformed into favor. That person's devotion has been translated into blessings that will begin to surround you like a shield. They whisper, because I loved you so deeply, heaven has tied miracles to your name. You will see sudden opportunities, sudden favor, sudden breakthroughs that will feel like they came out of nowhere, but they will not be random. They will be the fruits of a love that followed you beyond this world. Their voice trembles with joy. You are stepping into a chapter where loneliness will break, where heaviness will lift, where doors of joy will swing open. You thought my silence left you empty, but heaven is filling that space with abundance. You thought my absence meant you were alone, but heaven is flooding your path with people who will love you in ways I always wished I could. What you lost is returning in multiplied form. Heaven is saying this. Your destiny required this confession so you could walk forward without doubt, without fear, without the weight of unanswered questions. The soul you love is declaring, I could not tell you then, but now I am telling you so that nothing in your future will ever make you question your worth again. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are ready for the greatness heaven has already written into your story. And listen closely, the very same God who allowed me to confess to you today is the God who is aligning miracles for your tomorrow. Your steps are ordered. Your name is spoken in heaven's courts. What is coming to you is not luck. It is love transformed into blessing. But this is not the end of what they want you to know. In the next part, their voice will reveal one last intimate truth, a final message that ties together their love, their confession, and your future in a way that will make your spirit tremble with peace.